Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Quick History. Today we're going to be taking a look at who treated the sick in the Middle Ages. As always, there's a free handout in the description below, and make sure you click on subscribe if you'd like to see more GCSE history based revision content. Let's get into the details. Only the very rich in society could afford to see a physician. A physician was a trained doctor who had attended university. Universities were very rare in the Middle Ages. There were only 2 in England and less than 20 in Europe by the end of the 13th century. Physicians treated kings, nobles and wealthy landowners and charged a great deal of money for their expertise. They were often trained in the ideas of Galen and Hippocrates, and in England there were less than 100 doctors who were trained at university at the end of the 13th century. If you had a little bit of money in England, you could have paid to see a barber surgeon. A barber surgeon would perform a very basic operation such as a tooth removal or maybe setting a broken bone. Barber surgeons didn't attend university but had to train as apprentices under a master. Most surgeons were found in towns and cities, but some barber surgeons did travel the countryside offering their services for a very small fee. Again, for a small fee in the Middle Ages, you could have paid to see an apothecary. An apothecary is almost like a modern chemist who would have sold herbal remedies and medicine from a shop in a town. Apothecaries, like barber surgeons, had to serve an apprentice under a master, and in the case of apothecaries they had to train for 7 years. They would often sell 2 different types of herbal remedy. They would sell a simple, which was a herbal remedy made of 1 ingredient, or a compound, which was a herbal remedy which was made of 2 or more ingredients. Like barber surgeons, they were often found in the towns, but occasionally could be found in the countryside, travelling around to sell their products. By far, the most common person who would provide medical care during the Middle Ages was a woman, often a mother and often in the home. Women would often provide herbal remedies which had been passed down through generations of their family to their sick family members, and would serve as a midwife when women were giving birth in the home. Occasionally, some villages may have had an appointed wise woman who would be the source of medical expertise in the village and would again serve as a midwife and as some form of apothecary, dispensing herbal remedies for a local villager who was needing them. Join me in the next video where we're going to take a look at what treatments were offered to people who were ill in the Middle Ages. I'll see you there.